Okay, students, so let's start the remaining part of exercise 8.1. Yesterday we have done till question number 9. Today we'll start from question number 10. In question number 10, we have same type of question in page number 205 in example number 5. It is same as that. You can do it in that way also. Okay. So it is the same way. So let us try it. Okay. Let us try it. Here it is given that in triangle PQR, right angle at Q. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q. PR plus QR is given as 25 centimeter. PQ equal to 5 centimeter. We have to determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. So here, the given part you write by yourself. Or let us write down. It is given in triangle PQR, right angle at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 centimeter and PQ is given as 5 centimeter. Okay, alright. So now we will apply Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. Okay, applying Pythagoras theorem, we get PR square will be equal to PQ square plus QR square. Now, in place of PR, can we write 25 minus QR whole square? Because it is given that PR plus QR is equal to 25. So, this can be written as PR will be equal to 25 minus QR. Can we write? Yes, we can write. So PQ square plus QR square. Okay. Now we will open this bracket. Okay. According to it, minus B whole square. It will be A square minus 2 into A into B plus B square equal to PQ value is given as 5 square plus QR square. I think QR will be cancelled. QR square is cancelled. Now here what you got? 625. 25 square is 625 minus 50 QR equal to 25. So what you will get? 625 minus 25 equal to 50 QR. So 50 QR is equal to 600. Isn't it? QR will be equal to 600 by 50, and finally we got the value of QR as 12. So QR is 12 centimeter. Okay. Now we know the value of PQ as 5 centimeter. QR is 12 centimeter. Now we can find PR also. Okay. Therefore, let us write down here. Therefore, PR will be equal to 25 minus QR, that is 25 minus what we got here, 12, that is what, 13 centimeter. 25 minus 12, that is 13 centimeter. Clear? Alright. Now, what we have to find out? We have to find out sin P, cos P and tan P. Okay. We have to find the sine of angle P. Okay. Now if this is the angle, I told you this is the perpendicular. This will be the perpendicular, this is the hypotenuse we know, and this is the base. PQ is the base. So we can directly find out sin P. Sin P will be equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, that is QR by PR. What is QR? QR is 12 centimeter and PR is 13 centimeter. So we got the ratio. Okay, sin P is equal to 12 by 13. Cos P also we have to find out. Cos P will be equal to curly brown here, that is PQ by PR. PQ by PR. What is PQ? The value of PQ is given as 5 and PR we know it is what, 13. And finally we have to find out 10P. 10P is what? Perpendicular by base, isn't it? What is perpendicular here? QR. And what is base here? PQ. So, what is QR? Is 12 and PQ is what? PQ is 5. So we got 10P also. Okay. So it is very simple. It is same as the one which we have done in example number 5. Okay. Alright. So in that way we have completed question number 10. Now we'll do question number 11. Now in question number 11 we have to state whether the following are true or false. Also we have to justify our answers. Okay. Simply writing true and false is not enough. We have to justify it. Now to justify it we have to understand the question very carefully. Okay. Now here in question number 11.1 it is given that the value of 10a is always less than 1. The value of 10a is always less than 1. So let me draw one triangle. Okay. Let me draw one triangle ABC. Okay. 10 of A. 10a. Okay. 10a will be equal to 1 when the base and the perpendicular will be equal. Why? Because we know 10a is equal to what? Perpendicular by base. Now if these both are same then it will be cancelled. If P and B are equal, let us suppose P is 2 cm, B is also 2 cm, 2 got cancelled and we got 1. Isn't it? Now in case if BC is longer than AB, let us suppose if I draw a triangle this way, ABC, okay, if AB is 2 cm and BC is 4 cm, let us suppose, okay, so here in this case it will be what? It will be 4 by 2, perpendicular by base. This is the perpendicular I told you and this is the base, okay, 4 by 2, it will be equal to what? 2. Isn't it? Now, if this is 2 cm and this is 4 cm, okay, let me modify the triangle. Okay, if this is 2 cm, if BC is 2 cm and AB is 4 cm, then it will be what? 2 by 4. In this case, we got what? 0.5, which is less than 1. Isn't it? So sometimes 10a will be greater than 1. Okay, and sometimes it will be less than 1. Okay, so what is given in the book, in the question, is always less than 1. So it's not always true. Okay, it may be, sometimes it is less than 1, sometimes it is greater than 1. It depends on the length of the perpendicular and the base. Okay, if the perpendicular is less than the base in length, then we'll get 10 value is less than 1. If the perpendicular is equal to the base, then 10a will be equal to 1. And if the perpendicular is greater than the base, then we'll get a value greater than 1. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, so the first one is false. So as I've explained, you write the answer in that way. Okay, you give the examples in that way. You just need to justify it. Okay, alright. So now let us do the next. Number 2. Okay, so for the first question you send me the solution. Okay, you send me the solution in a proper way in my WhatsApp number. Now sec A equal to 12 by 5. Sec A equal to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. For some value of angle A, okay, the value of sec A will be 12 by 5. Okay, alright. So now let us convert it to cos. Okay, this will become 1 by cos A equal to 12 by 5, and finally we got cos A equal to 5 by 12. 5 by 12. Okay, alright. Now let me draw a triangle ABC. Okay, now since angle A is given, so I have marked here as angle A. This will be the perpendicular, this is the base, and this is the hypotenuse. Okay, alright. Now we know that cos is always equal to what? Base by hypotenuse. What is the base there? AB by AC equal to 5 by 12. So AB by 5 will be equal to AC by 12. Let it be K. Let us consider it as K. Okay. Therefore, AB will be equal to what? 5K. AC will be equal to what? 12K. Alright. Now, if we apply Pythagoras, okay, AB and AC we know already. If we apply Pythagoras, we can find out BC also, isn't it? So applying Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square. What is AC here? 12K. What is AB? AB is 5K, and we have to find out BC now. So 144K square equal to 25K square plus BC square. So 144K square minus 25K square equal to BC square. So BC square will be equal to what we will get? 14 minus 5 is 9, 119 K square. So BC will be equal to square root of 119 K square. Okay. Alright. The perfect square number, okay, the perfect square number, is 119 a perfect square number? No. K square is a perfect square number, so obviously from the root, this K square will come out and it will become K. Okay. And for 119, can we say 100 is a perfect square? Yes. Is 121 a perfect square? Yes, because 100 can be written as 10 square, 121 can be written as what? 11 square. Now do this number 119 lie between 100 and 121? Yes, it lies. Then obviously 119 will be a square of a number lying between 10 and 11, isn't it? Okay. Alright, so here you do by division method, and you will exactly, when you estimate it, okay, when you round it off up to one digit, you will be getting 10.9K. Okay, square root of 119 is what? 10.9, and K square, square root of K square is what? K. So we got the value of BC as what? 10.9K. Okay, alright. Now, now there is one condition, okay. We got the value of all the three sides in terms of K. AB is 5K, AC is 12K, and BC is what? 10.9K. Okay. Now we have to check whether it is possible to form such a triangle using these three sides. Okay. The three sides are 5K, 12K, and 10.9K. Okay. Now there was one condition that the length of two sides, the sum of two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side. Okay. 12K plus 5K, 17K, which is greater than this. 5K plus 10.9K will be 15.9K, which is greater than this. 12K plus 10.9K will be what? 22.9K, which is greater than AB. Isn't it? So this one will be a little bit complex. How we'll do? We will apply a method. Okay. We have to check whether AC minus AB Okay, AC minus AB AC plus AB. Okay, we have to check whether BC lies between AC minus AB and AC plus AB. Okay, if it lies, then we can say that triangle ABC can be formed. Okay, now what is AC here? AC is 12K. 12K. What is AB? 5K. That is the BC. Okay, now AC plus AB. AC is what? 5K plus 12K. Okay, sorry, AC is 12K and AB is 5K. So what you will get? 12K minus 5K is 7K. It is what? 17K. Now we have to check whether BC is what? 10.9K. BC is what? 10.9K. Does it lie between 7K and 17K? Yes. Yes. So the triangle can be formed using these three sides. So we can say that the given statement is true. Okay. Therefore, you have to write here in order to form let me draw this triangle. Okay. Just before this you have to write in order to form triangle ABC. Okay. In order to form triangle ABC, BC must satisfy the condition below. Okay, after that you write this condition, you check it. Okay, and after that, just after this, you don't have to write this. Okay, since we have already got 10.9K, clearly it is understood that BC lie between 7K and 17K because 10.9 lie between 7 and 17. Okay, so the triangle is possible. Therefore, the given statement is true. Okay, is it clear? All right. So now let us do the next one. Question number 3. Cosec A is the abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. Now, so as I told you, sine stands for sine, cos stands for what? Cos stands for cosine, tan stands for tangent, okay, cot stands for cotangent, sec stands for secant, okay, cosec stands for cosecant. Okay, so here it is given that cos A is the abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. Cosecant of angle A is what? Cosec, no? It is not cos. For cos it is what? Cosine. Okay, so the given statement is false. Okay, alright. Cot A is the product of cot and A. This is also false. Okay, cot A means what? Cotangent of angle A. Cotangent of angle A is known as what? Cot A. Okay, so number 4 is also false. Now, sin theta equal to 4 by 3 for some angle theta. This is somewhat similar to question number 2. Okay, let us check. Sin theta is equal to 4 by 3. Now, okay, I told you already, sin theta is always equal to what? Base by perpendicular by hypotenuse. isn't it? Or we can write it this way: angle opposite to theta. Sorry, side opposite to theta and what? Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Sin theta, okay, let us suppose this is ABC and this is given as theta. This is given as theta, okay. So, for sin theta, we will write perpendicular by hypotenuse, isn't it? That is what? BC by what? AC. That is what? BC is what? Side opposite to angle theta, and AC is what? AC is the hypotenuse. Okay. And also we know that hypotenuse is the longest side. Hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angle triangle. So here we can see clearly in sin theta, okay, the denominator, the hypotenuse must be longer than the what? Than the perpendicular, isn't it? So here it is given in the ratio, what is given? The hypotenuse part is smaller than the perpendicular. So this statement is also false. Is it clear? Because we know sin theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, and we know that in a right angle triangle hypotenuse must be longer. It must be longer than the perpendicular. So in the ratio also the denominator must be greater than the numerator. But in this we got the numerator is greater than the denominator. So the statement is false. Okay, it's very simple. Okay. Alright, now let us start the next topic, that is trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. Trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. So we'll be finding some trigonometric ratios of some angles like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, so the proof is not required. Okay, proof is not required. Simply we'll try to memorize one table given in page number 210. Okay, it's given in page number 210. Sine of angle A, cos A, tan A, cot A, sec A, cosec A. I have made some changes. Can you see? In the book, cosec is given here, then sec is given and cot is given. Okay, I made some changes. Now, if angle A is equal to 0 degree, then 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So these are some specific angles which we are talking about. Now sine of A, if A is 0 degree, it will be 0. Sine 0 is always what? 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. And sine 90 is 1. Okay, after that part we will do, we'll reverse it. Okay, this 1 will come here, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and then 0. Okay, alright. Now, tan A is the ratio of sin A and cos A. Okay, tan A is the ratio of sin A and cos A. Okay, alright. Then tan 0 will be what? Sin 0 by cos 0. Sin 0 is 0, cos 0 is what? 1. 0 by 1 will be what? 0. Similarly, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 will be what? 1 by root 3. Isn't it? 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, both are same, so it will be, ratio will be 1. Root 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 will be what? Root 3. 1 by 0 will be undefined. We don't have such value. Okay? Undefined value. Though we have a value, we don't know what the value is. Okay? Now cot A is the reciprocal of tan. Cot A is the reciprocal of tan. Okay? Now if I if I say that what is the reciprocal of 7? Okay? If I ask you to find out what is the reciprocal of 7, you will say what? 1 by 7. In that same way, cot 0 will be equal to what? 1 by tan 0. Okay? 1 by what? Cot 0 will be equal to what? 1 by tan 0. Okay? What is tan 0? Tan 0 is 0. So 1 by 0 will be what? Undefined. Understood or not? Okay. So what we will do? That is another way of finding. Okay? Or we can do one thing. We can just reverse it. Okay? It will be better if you memorize in this way. Only the first one should be known. After that, the rest we can find out easily. Okay? So root 3, then 1, 1 by root 3, then 0. Okay? Now, sec A. Sec A is the reciprocal of cos. Reciprocal of cos. So, sec 0 will be what? 1 by cos 0, that is 1 by 1, that is 1. 1 by root 3 by 2 will be what? 2 by root 3. Then 1 by root 2 will be what? Root 2. 1 by half will be what? 2. Again 1 by 0 will be what? Undefined. Again, cosec A is the reciprocal of sine. Cosec A is the reciprocal of sine. That is cosec 0 will be 1 by sine 0. What is 0? Sine 0? 0. 1 by 0 means what? Undefined. So, what we have to do? Same thing we will get. Okay. We just have to reverse this part. Just reverse it. Okay. What do you get? 2, then root 2, 2 by root 3, and then 1. Okay. In exam also, it will be better if we memorize some of the ratios. Okay. But if you are not able to memorize it for long, after repeated practice, it will be memorized. Okay. You don't have to worry. You have to memorize it for a few days. Okay. And keep the table in front of you. Keep this table in front of your study table, and every now and then when you will see, it will be memorized one day. Okay. All right. So now, let's start example number 6. Example number 6. So in example number 6, it is given that in triangle ABC, right angle at B, okay, in triangle ABC, right angle at B. AB is 5 centimeter and angle ACB is given as 30 degree. Okay. We have to determine the lengths of BC and AC we have to find out. BC and AC we have to find out. Okay. Alright. So now we need to know the first three ratios. What are those? Sine, cos, and tan. Okay. Now, what is given? AB is given as 5 centimeter. In order to find out BC, okay? In order to find out BC, which ratio we have to use? We have to use tan. Why? Because we know that tan is always equal to what? Perpendicular by base. We know the perpendicular, we can find out the base easily. Okay? How we came to know this is perpendicular? I told you already. The side which is just opposite to the angle will be the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular and this will be the base and this is the hypotenuse. Okay? Alright. Now, if we know perpendicular and hypotenuse, okay, we can find out what? Sine. Okay, but here we don't know hypotenuse, we know only the perpendicular. Okay, so since we know the perpendicular, the height can be, hypotenuse can be calculated by using sine. Okay, so now let us find out BC and AC. So whatever is given in the book, you write down as it is. We know that tan C, okay, tan C will be equal to what? Tan C will be equal to what? Equal to AB by BC. AB by BC. What is angle C? Angle C is given as 30 degree. Angle C is given as 30 degree. Okay. So what we have to find out? We have to find out BC. AB value is already given. It is 5 by BC. Now we need to memorize that table for this. Okay. Now tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree will be equal to what? Tan 30 degree will be equal to 1 by root 3. Okay. So 5 by BC. Now let us cross multiply it. What you will get? BC into 1 will be BC and 5 into root 3 will be 5 root 3. So we got the value of BC as 5 root 3 centimeter. Is it clear? Similarly, to find out the hypotenuse AC, what we have to do? We have to use sin C. Okay. So sin C will be equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. That is AB by AC. Okay. Again, the value of C is what? 30 degree. AB we already know it is what? 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter. AC we have to find out. Sin 30 we know it is what? 1 by 2. So when you cross multiply it, what you will get? AC into 1 will be AC, 2 into 5 will be 10. So we got the value of AC as 10 centimeter. Is it clear? So in that way we got what? BC and AC. Is it clear? Okay. So we have to check by using the 3 ratios. Okay. One of the 3 ratios. We could have also used cos C also, because we knew the base BC we got as 5 root 3. BC we got as 5 root 3. We could have got AC by using cos C also, because cos C we know it is what? Brown hair, isn't it? That is what? BC by AC. BC by AC, isn't it? So angle value is already given. Cos 30 degree equal to what? BC we already know it is what? 5 root 3 AC. So cos 30 is equal to what? Cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. So 5 root 3 by AC. I think root 3 will be cancelled now. Numerators on both sides can be cancelled if they are same. So now we cross multiply. What you will get? AC equal to 2 into 5, 10 centimeter. Okay, I think this will be easier. This will be easier, isn't it? Alright. So now let us proceed to the next. Okay. Example number 7. So some questions in the exercise are similar to the examples. We can easily do those questions if you have understood the examples properly. Okay. Now, example 7. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q. In triangle PQR, right angle at Q. PQ is given as 3 centimeter. PQ is given as 3 centimeter. PR is given as 6 centimeter. Okay. We have to determine QPR, angle QPR, and angle PRQ. This angle we have to determine. Okay. Okay. Now the known sides. In this case, for angle P, if we consider angle P, okay, in this triangle, then this will be the perpendicular. This is the base and this is the hypotenuse. So in case of angle P, okay, the known sides are base and the hypotenuse. Base is given as 3 centimeter, isn't it? And hypotenuse given as what? 6 centimeter. Okay, so and we know the relation between base and hypotenuse also. What was that? Cos. Cos is equal to what? Base by hypotenuse. So given conditions you write by yourself. So cos P is equal to base by hypotenuse, that is PQ by PR. PQ by PR. Okay. Alright, now let us continue with PQ is given as what? PQ is given as 3 and PR is given as 6. So cos P will be equal to what? 1 by 2. Now cos P will be equal to cos of what angle? Cos of what angle will be 1 by 2? Cos of 60 degree, I guess. Isn't it? So in place of 1 by 2, what we can write? We can write cos 60, isn't it? So in both the sides we have cos, so finally we can equate the angles. Okay, so P will be equal to what? 60 degree. So angle P we got, or we can say what we have to find out? QPR, isn't it? So we can say angle P is same as angle QPR. So angle QPR is what? 60 degree. Okay, now what else we have to find out? We have to find out angle QRP. Now if we forget this angle, okay, in case of this angle, I think this side will be the perpendicular, this will be the base, and this is the hypotenuse, isn't it? So in case of this angle, which sides are given? The perpendicular and the hypotenuse is given. Okay. So what was the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse? It will be sine. So we can say sine r is equal to what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. That is what? PQ by PR. PQ by PR. So sine r is equal to, PQ is given as what? 3 centimeter, and PR is given as what? 6. 3 will cancel 6 2 times, and we got sine r. What we got? 1 by 2, no? Sine of 30 degree. Sorry. Sine of 30 degree will be 1 by 2. So finally we got the value of r as 30 degree. Done? Okay? Alright. So in this way also we can do. Okay? Or in place of this, we could have done by using angle sum property also to find out angle r. Okay? How? Because already we came to know angle QPR is what? 60 degree. This we know it is 90 degree. Then this will be obviously what? 30 degree. We could have applied angle sum property also for that. Okay? But steps will be longer. Okay? So it's better we do it this way only. Okay? Understood? It's very simple. Okay? Alright. So if you have not understood any examples or question, you just comment me so that I can explain you once again. Okay? Once in a weekend I will try to explain. Okay. Now let's start the next question. In example number 8, what is given? Sine A minus B equal to 1 by 2. Sine A minus B equal to 1 by 2. And cos A plus B equal to 1 by 2. Cos A plus B equal to 1 by 2. Okay, alright. So these two are given. Now, sine A minus B will be equal to sine 30 degree, I think. Half. Isn't it? Sine 30 degree is half or not? Yes. So now, since on both the sides we have sine, we can equate the angles. So A minus B will be equal to 30 degree. This is equation number 1. Okay. Now, here also cos A plus B. Now, half is what value of cos? Cos what? 60 degree will be equal to half. So what we got? A plus B is equal to 60 degree. Number 2. I think we got two equations. Okay, and in each equations there are two variables and they are linear equation. So we can apply one of the method. Okay, some methods were given: substitution method, elimination method, cross multiplication method. Okay, so which will be better? I think elimination method will be better. Here we have minus b and plus b. If we add both the equation, these two will be cancelled and finally a will remain, isn't it? So now let us add 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2, what we get? A minus b plus a plus b. Okay, a minus b plus a plus b. Okay, left hand sides must be added. And the right hand side, what is there? 30 degree plus 60 degree. Minus b plus b got cancelled. What we got? 2a equal to 90 degree. A will be equal to what? 90 degree by 2. That is a equal to 45 45 degree. So we got the value of A. We got the value A. Okay. Now we'll put the value of A in equation 2. In equation 2 what we have? In equation 2 we have A plus B equal to 60 degree. Put the value of A. What was A? The value of A we got is but 45 degree. So B will be equal to what? 60 degree minus 45 degree. That is B will be equal to what? 15 degree. So we got the value of A and B. Therefore angle A equal to 45 degree. Angle B equal to 15 degree. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's do the next. Okay. Alright. Now let's start the exercise. Exercise 8.2. Okay. Alright. So let's start the exercise 8.2. So in the exercise we can clearly see that ratios the angle values of some of the trigonometrical ratios, okay, like sine 30, sine 60, cos 60, cos 90, like that. So we need to memorize the table, okay. We need to memorize the table. After practicing a lot, it will be very easy for us, okay. But if you don't know the table, it will be a very big problem for you all, okay. So let's start the exercise. In question number 1, what is given? Sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 cos 60. Okay, alright. So we know the value of sine 60 is what? Go through the table and check. The value of sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. The value of cos 30 is also what? Root 3 by 2. Okay. The value of sine 30 is what? 1 by 2. Cos 60 is also 1 by 2. So now root 3 into root 3, what you will get? 3. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 will be what? 1 by 4. The numerators will be multiplied, denominators will be multiplied, and we'll get 1 by 4. 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 will be what? 4 by 4. That is what? 1. Okay. Advanced math students, you have to do it this way. You can do it this way also. Okay. Now sine A, B. This is also A. This is B. This is A. Okay. So is it in the form of sine A cos B? Cos A sine B. And in between them what is there? Plus is there. So I told you already, sine A cos B plus cos A sin B can be written as sine A plus B. This is one of the formula in trigonometry. So sine, directly we can write sine A plus B. Okay, so sine, what is A? A is 60 and B is what? 30. Sine 90 will be what? 1. Isn't it? So directly we can start by using the formula. Okay? Alright. So now let us do the next. Let us do question number 5. Okay? The rest you try it by yourself. Okay? You just have to put the values. 5 cos square 60 degree plus 4 sec square 30 degree minus 10 square 45 degree divided by sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. Okay, alright. Now cos 60 degree is what? Cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. So we can write, in place of cos 60 we can write 1 by 2, but what is there? Square is there, no? isn't it? Similarly, what is sec 30? Sec 30, I told you, sec is the reciprocal of what? Cos. For that, if you know cos 30, we can find out sec 30. Cos 30 is what? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Isn't it? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So, sec 30 will be what? 2 by root 3. 4 into 2 by root 3 whole square. Okay, minus. Tan 45 means what? 1. So, it will be 1 square. Okay, alright. Sin square 30 plus cos square 30 will be 1. Okay, why? Because in the next exercise you will get one formula. Sin square a. Already I think in one of the question we have used this formula. Sin square a plus cos square is equal to 1, no? Isn't it? So, 30. Angles are same. So if you consider as a, this will also be a. Sin square a plus cos square a, it will be what? 1. The angle values must be same. Okay. Now 5 into 1 by 2 square is what? 1 by 2 square will be 1 by 4 plus here 4 into 2 square is what? 4 by 3 minus 1. So 5 by 4 plus 16 by 3 minus 1. What is the LCM? 12 will be the LCM. 4, 3, 3, 5, 15. 3, 4, 4, 16, 64 minus 12. So what you will get? 15 plus 64 is 79 minus 12 by 12. And we got 67 by 12. I hope this is the answer at the back. Let me check the answer. Yes, 67 by 12 is the answer. Okay. So for the rest also, you try it by yourself and send me in my WhatsApp. Okay. Alright. Okay, those who don't know by my number, my WhatsApp number is 8877663632. Okay. Okay. Is it clear? Alright. Now let's do the next. Choose the correct option and we have to justify it. Simply we cannot do it. Okay, we cannot choose the option. We have to justify it. And question number 2, number 1. 2 tan 30 divided by 1 plus tan square 30. Now tan 30 we know it is what? 1 by root 3 plus 1 plus tan 30 again it is what? 1 by root 3, but there is what? Square is there. So what you will get? 2 by root 3 and here 1 plus what? 1 by 3. Square of 3 root 3 will be what? 3. So 2 by root 3 and 3 plus 1. What you got? 2 by root 3 2 by root 3 divided by 4 by 3. So now 2 by root 3 is divided by 4 by 3. Now when you multiply it, it will become 3 by 4, isn't it? 2 will cancel 4 2 times and 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, isn't it? And here what is there? Root 3 into 2 is there. One of the root 3 will be cancelled. Root 3 by 2. Now let us check the options. Sin 60. Sin 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. So in place of this, can we write sin 60? Yes. So the answer of the first question will be A. So A is the correct choice. A is the correct choice. Okay. Alright. Now for number 2. In number 2, what is given? It is given at 1 minus tan square 45. 1 minus tan square 45 degree divided by 1 plus tan square 45 degree. Alright. Now we know already tan 45 is what? 1. So 1 minus 1 square. again 1 plus 1045 is again 1, 1 plus 1 square, 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, that is what, 0 by 2, answer will be 0. Now you have to choose 1091 sine 45 and D, directly it is given as 0, so the correct choice will be what, D. Okay, alright. Now number 3 is also a very important question. Okay, number 4 you try it by yourself. In question number 3, sine 2a is equal to what? 2 sine a. 2 sine a. Okay, we have to check. We have to find the value of a when this will be true. Okay, if this is true, what will be the value of a? Okay, so in the book it is given this will be equal to this will be true for what value of a. So definitely we have to find out what? The value of a. Now we need to know one formula, sine 2a. Okay, sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a cos a. Sine 2a is what? 2 sine a cos a. Okay, equal to 2 sine a. Now leave cos a here. Bring 2 sine a from the left hand side to the right hand side. It will be in the denominator, isn't it? Because 2 sine a and cos a was in product with each other, isn't it? So if I bring 2 sine a to the other side, it will come to the denominator. What you will get here? It will be cancelled, and finally we will get cos a equal to 1. Now sometimes, okay, most of the students after cancelling, you write as 0. It does not mean that nothing is there. After cutting, nothing is there in the right hand side. It does not mean like that. It means what? Both will be cancelled by 1. Okay? 2 sine a into 1 will be 2 sine a, isn't it? So it can be cancelled by 1. So you can see it here clearly, 2 by 2. So this can be cancelled by 2 how many times? 1 time. This can be cancelled by 2 how many times? 1 time. So 1 by 1 means what? 1. Okay? Alright. So now, for what value of cos? The value will be 1. It will be cos 0. So we got the value of angle A is equal to 1, 0 degree. Is it clear? So the correct choice will be what? A is the correct choice. Okay? Alright. Now question number 3. Both the questions you try by yourself because I have already explained the example. One of the example was there, no? I have explained it. Example number 8 in page number 2 and 1. Already I have explained it in the video. Okay, so you just go through that video if you have not understood and try to do these 2 questions. Is it clear? Alright, so the remaining questions I will be uploading tomorrow. Okay, because it's late also. Now it's 9:30 p.m. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. I'll upload it the next day. Okay, bye bye.